Hey everybody, so my name is Christian Smedberg, Marketing Manager here at Weinig Holz-Her USA, and so today I am in our facility in Hickory, North Carolina, where we actually manufacture material handling equipment. So it's kind of cool because this is not normally the building that I work at. We work in the showroom down in Mooresville, North Carolina, that many of you are accustomed to, but up here in Hickory, North Carolina, we have a fab shop where we build all kinds of really cool material handling equipment, including one that we're going to be talking about today, which is this new ripsaw infeed system that I want to show you guys. So come on over here and let's take a look. Hey Pat, how's it going?
It's going good, Christian.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. So Pat, can you tell us about what we're looking at here?
Well, we're looking at MHD's new rip infeed. It's a high-speed unit, and it's also very precise as well. So it takes the scanned image
From a scanner.
from a scanner.
Yeah, from a scanner.
From a scanner, and it sequences the boards on the sequence deck.
Uh-huh.
And this can be at varying lengths, of course.
Sure, of course.
It sends them through the rip infeed
Yep.
into the saw.
So this piece right here is transporting boards from a scanner to a ripsaw. That's where we're talking about in the entire line, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So, in this particular infeed, we're looking at barrel staves, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. White oak.
Okay. So white oak barrel staves are going through here, and that's why this sequence deck is not as wide as maybe others, right?
Exactly. So the board sizes for this system can range up to 41, 42 inches long.
Okay, right.
They can get up, the machine can accept board widths up to 16 inches wide.
Really? Okay.
And nominal 1-inch thicknesses.
1-inch thicknesses, right? Okay. So now, tell me, because I just don't know. So for a barrel stave like this, why is such an advanced system needed to position this stave before it goes into the ripsaw?
It's mainly to maximize yield of the wood.
Okay.
Given that this system is in a 2 or 3 shift full-time operation,
right?
You can imagine at 35 boards per minute.
Yeah, that's a lot of wood going through.
Very quick.
Yep.
You can imagine, very precise cuts and following the scanned image
right
very closely is very important. Over that amount of wood, the savings is great.
So you're feeding 35 boards per minute through this. And if it's running at 3 shifts a day, I mean, that's a lot of wood. So now every little, every millimeter counts, because now you're really having, you're either, you're saving a ton of wood or you're wasting a lot of wood, depending on how precise the machine is.
Exactly. So the preciseness of this system is on the order of, plus or minus 40, plus or minus 80 thousandths of an inch.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
all right before a ripsaw. That's wild. All right. So, Pat, you think you can fire this up to show everybody how it works?
Absolutely.
All right, well, let's do this. So Pat, that was, first of all, that was fast. That was very fast. I mean, we have shot through multiple boards in well less than a minute. That's pretty wild.
It's tough to load by hand.
I know. I bet it is. I bet it is. So really, explain to me real quick, because one thing I saw was that those positioning pins right before the rip saw were moving pretty fast. What were they actually doing?
They're actually positioning that piece of wood just before it goes into the saw, but they're positioning it not just at a parallel angle or at a parallel alignment with the saw blade.
Right.
They're actually positioning it at an angle.
Huh.
So we're actually able to,
So you're feeding the saw at an angle, which helps with the yield.
With the yield, based on that scan solution that the saw gets and the infeed gets.
Okay.
It can tip that board.
I see.
Very accurately and maximize that yield.
So that scanner earlier in the line is feeding information not only to the saw, but also to the infeed of where to position those pins.
Exactly.
I see. All right, well, listen, everyone, thanks for joining us today. If you have any questions or comments about our just extensive array of material handling equipment, drop us a comment in the feed here, all right, and we'll be sure a Weinig expert gets in touch with you to answer that. Thanks for joining us again. Stay healthy, stay positive. We hope to see you soon.